A winding road before us lies, unseen beneath the mist. We walk by faith beneath the skies, with promises we've kissed. The world is quiet in the haze, no certain sign is shown. But every step in these strange days is never walked alone.
There are traces of grace on the roads we travel, footprints that fade where the journey began. A silent strength in the ties that unravel, God's presence moving in the way that we ran.
We follow the calling, a beautiful mystery, leaving our mark on the earth and the air.
Oh, footprints of grace, a sacred history found in the whispers and found in the prayer. This path unfolds
day by slow day.
stay put together.
Jack and Parjo before fading.
Good evening, magandang gabi para sa ating lahat, and welcome to Footprints of Grace. We are now at episode number 3, and our theme for this evening's reflection is about humility. Traces in the dust. Humility leaves the most unmistakable mark of grace. There are footprints that shine. There are footprints that impress. Footprints that conquer mountains. But the most powerful footprints of all are the ones almost invisible. The traces left in the dust by hearts that walk humbly before God. Humility. Humility is the silent grace that bends low enough to see the suffering others miss. Gentle enough to lift another without noise. And courageous enough to love without being seen. Today on Footprints of Grace, we walk where humility kneels and where God's compassion leaves marks no storm can erase. Our story. There was a young woman in a formation community, kind, quiet, diligent. At first, the sisters noticed that she struggled to read the board, leaning forward, squinting, guessing her way through the day. Beneath that simple struggle lay a hidden story. For 10 long years, from age 9 to 19, she had lived in a world of fog. Not metaphorically, literally. Her family, wrapped in the daily demands of poverty, could not afford an eye checkup, much less the needed treatments. So, She learned to live life half blind, deciphering faces by silhouettes, memorizing the placement of things, pretending to understand what she could not clearly see. What struck that community most was not her condition, but her humility. She carried no bitterness, no complaints, no self-pity, only a gentle acceptance. This is my life, sister. I am doing my best, she said. Her humility was quiet but fierce, a courage born from faith, a resilience shaped by love. When one sister finally sat with her, listened deeply, and realized the gravity her heart broke, this was not a simple case of bad signs. This was 10 years of navigating life through a smudged window. So, moved by compassion, she arranged a medical checkup. The findings were shocking. Severely impaired, vision is difficult, but grace upon grace, still redeemable. And so came the day that felt like resurrection. Descending the stairs from the clinic with her new eyeglasses, the young woman smiled, a smile wild enough to hold the entire sunrise. And she said softly, "Sister, nakakita na po ako. I can see people and images in front of me, even from far away." She held the menu without squinting. She read signs in the streets aloud. She gasped at the sight of trees she had never truly seen in a decade. When she returned to the formation house, the sister introduced her with joy. "Meet our new community member, once blind among us, now seeing." Her classmates ran to her. "Can you see us now?" And of course, a million questions for the young women, young girls. Who is the prettiest among us? Laughter blossomed like the first light of dawn. And the young woman, whom they playfully called Angel, smiled and saw, truly saw, their faces, their joy, the world, and the gracious God who had been walking with her all along. Humility is not thinking less of ourselves. This is what humility does. It opens the door of grace. It allows compassion to rush in. It teaches us to walk slower, look deeper, and love better. It helps us recognize God's footprints in the dust of our daily struggles. I remember text from Matthew. It's in Matthew 5, chapter 5, verse 8, that says like this: "Blessed are the pure of heart, for they shall see God." Humility purifies our gaze. It clears the fog of self-centeredness and allows us to see the world as God sees it, especially the Anawim, the little ones, the quiet strugglers who walk beside us unnoticed. In the story, what healed the young woman was not only glasses, but the compassionate humility of a sister of a community who bent down to see what others had overlooked. Jesus walked this same path. He knelt to wash feet, stooped to touch the blind, lowered himself to raise others. The proud leave deep footprints that the wind erases. The humble leave traces that eternity remembers. As I have said, humility is not thinking less of ourselves. It is seeing others with the eyes of God. It is the sister who listens without judgment. It is a community that embraces without prejudice. It is the foreman who perseveres without bitterness. It is a student who tries her best in silence. It is the worker who endures without complaints. It is the missionary who gives without seeking praise. Humility clears the dust of our eyes so that grace can move freely through us. It is the soil where miracles quietly grow, the humus. In every community, parish, school, mission, house, home, there are angels, people who carry invisible struggles with extraordinary gentleness. To notice them is grace. To respond to them is compassion. And to walk with them is humility. So these days, this week, let us walk with humility. Notice the unseen. Listen to the quiet. Attend to what lies beneath the surface. Let your steps be small enough to walk beside another's weakness. Let your heart be soft enough to be moved by their stories. Let your humility be deep enough to make room for God's compassion in you. Traces in the dust become footprints of grace when humility guides the way. Let us ask for God's blessing. God of the humble and the unseen, teach our hearts to bow before your mystery. Clear our eyes from the dust of pride, so we may see the beauty in every hidden soul. Bless our steps, that they may walk gently upon the holy ground, the lives of your beloved ones. And may every trace we live in this world be a quiet mark of your grace. This is Father Alex Gubrin, Footprints of Grace. Thank you very much. Good evening. God bless.
A winding road before us lies, unseen beneath the mist. We walk by faith beneath the skies, with promises we've kissed. The world is quiet in the haze, no certain sign is shown, but every step in these strange days is never walked alone.
There are traces of grace on the roads we travel, footprints that fade where the journey began, a silent strength in the ties that unravel, God's presence moving in the way that we ran.
We follow the calling, a beautiful mystery, leaving our mark on the earth
And the air, oh, footprints of grace, a sacred history found in the whispers and found in the prayer. This path